Welcome back to opinionsarefree.com. There is another conflict coming soon. Hopefully not too soon and hopefully not too serious, but there's another conflict coming. Now we have the Ukraine-Russia situation, which, depending on who you listen to, will be caused by one thing or another, and not from parts of the West. Mostly the politicians. It's those dirty Russians. They're just trying to attack and steal, the land from a democratically elected country. And then from other nations, it's wait a second, hold on. Ukraine's not exactly a democratically controlled country because they had a democratically elected individual, and they were pushed out in a coup that was supported by the West. They have another perspective, is that this all happened because Putin didn't want NATO weapons on the border. And the West, although they promised not to put them there, was looking to put them there. And he said, that's enough. And if you recall back into the Cuban Missile Crisis, some of you may be too young for that, Kennedy felt the same way when the Russians wanted to put missiles in Cuba, 90 miles or so from Florida. Imagine if those weapons were 90 feet from Florida, 90, yards from Florida, 1 mile from Florida, or if they were, in Canada, which has never happened, but come on, you have to understand what I'm saying, the perspective here. So, Putin said no, and this conflict started, or at least it got worse. It actually started in 2014, 2015 or so. Now we have the Israeli-Palestine situation. Now, understand that the situation in Russia and the Ukraine is not about Western democracy. It is about land, and it is about security, period, and a little bit about corruption. The Palestine and Israel situation is about who can stay on the exact same piece of land. It's extremely difficult situation, but they both want the same piece of land. Now we're going to probably have another war, probably something involving the Chinese and probably regarding Taiwan. And of course the West will say that Taiwan is a democratic society, blah, 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 blah. It has nothing to do with democracy. All right? It has everything to do with the ownership and the control over the microchip market, which is incredibly important for AI and all of the profits that is promising forward. No one was going to go to war over Hong Kong, right? And no one did. But Taiwan is a little different. Yes, it is a separate state to the Taiwanese. To the Chinese, it's not. To the mainland Chinese, it's not. But to the West, it's a security issue because of the amazing ability of the Taiwanese semiconductor industry that is supposed to be repatriated to the U.S., and to the West in general, but this is not working out. And part of that is because of the difference in wage disparity between one country and another, where they just cannot do it as productively and as economically without chipping into the profits of the corporations that are doing this. Again, money is the key to all things here. So, yes, I think we're going to get another conflict, but you may disagree with me. It may be about some other part of the world. So go on to opinionsarefree.com and leave me your opinion. Okay? All right. Have a nice day.